Welcome back to efficiencyandorganization.com. This is the third video in this series of videos that is going to help us all to declutter more and to have a more organized life, so ultimately we can all achieve and accomplish more. I will have the link to the other two videos in the description box. So video 1 that covered tips 1 through 5 and video 2 that covered tips 6 through 10. Okay, so before I talk about tip number 11, if you have not done so already, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, and if by the end of the video or halfway in the video, if you like what I'm saying, please make sure you like too. Tip number 11, come up with 3 major goals that you want to have accomplished this year. Believe it or not, that's an organizing tactic, you guys, because next thing you know, the year is going to go by, it's going to be the following year, it's going to be New Year's Eve, and you're going to say, okay, well, what did I do last year that like stood out, you know? So some ideas could be like planning a vacation. It could be as simple as that. Something could be remodeling, repainting, reorganizing a room. Something could be work-related, like trying to get a promotion or trying to change jobs, going back to college. So 3 key things that you want to do this year, because that's going to help you to restructure your time, reorganize your day, so that way you can work towards those. So tip 12 is actually like closely related to tip number 11, which is to then come up with 3 to 6 action plans for each of those goals that you set out to do. And it doesn't even have to be 3. If you want, go with 2, go with 1, but have something that you want to have accomplished this year. Then to figure out how you're going to get there, that's the action plan. So it can't really be just 1. You want to have like 3 to 6. What I do is I have this thing that like a project folder, I call it. I have a couple of them here. So for example, one of my goals this year, one of my big goals is to pay off our phones. We have 2 phones that I'm still paying off each month with AT&T. I want to pay those off. The amounts that I owe are kind of high. They're like $300-400 each. So I'm trying to like have a system for paying those, but that's one of my goals. So I have the goal written on the top, and then I have like a checklist for what I need to do to get them paid within a year. So if you want, you can do something like this. This is like just a pocket notebook and the cover sheet. If you want, I'll put the link in the description box and you could download it and just staple it on. That's what I do. I just staple it on at the top, and it's so helpful for me to like stay on track with making sure that I do meet that goal, that I do pay off the phones as I have like wanted to do. So like my action plans for that particular goal to pay off the phones, number 1, if I happen to get some money from my tax refunds, I'm going to apply directly towards there. Another thing is I have my side business, so the money that I get, because you know I work full time. I've mentioned in previous videos I'm a public school administrator, but the money that I make from like my side businesses, whatever I get, I'm going to apply it directly towards there. But see, these are action plans that I have written down, so that way like I have a plan for accomplishing the goal. Otherwise, it'll just be me saying I want to pay off, and I won't really get it done. I know myself, and most people are like that. Okay, tip number 13. You have to have a system, some way in which you can monitor yourself to make sure that you're accomplishing the goal. So you can use a planner and a calendar, which is a super effective way. So you could go in every Friday, make a note for yourself to check on your goals. Or what you can do is, like if you use the project folder idea that I'm telling you, like keep it near you, so that way once a week you make it a habit to go and pull them out and look at them. So for me, I have them in the back here, and that's what I use to review every week. Every Friday afternoon, and when I come home from work and we have dinner and stuff, that's when I look through them and I try to see if I'm staying on track. It's like a way for me to hold myself accountable. Okay, for tip 14, let's change gears a little bit. We're going to talk about things you have to have at home or at work that you use frequently, and the importance of having extras. Okay, so I'll give you some examples. For the home, paper towels, toilet papers, batteries, light bulbs, So think about, I would say 5 to 10 things that you use all the time that you don't want to suddenly run out, because that will help save you time, energy, and money in the long run to have extras on hand. If you see you're running low, it's okay. What I do is on my phone in the reminders, I go and write down what those are. So that way I have a list compiled before I go to the store. So that way I'm not like running to the store each week, once a week for like something I ran out of here, something I ran out of there. Another effective thing if you use Amazon a lot is to put them in your cart, and that way they're there, and then once you have like a good amount and you're running low, you could go ahead and place the order. And tip number 15, the last one, think about 5 things you have at home that you can give away or donate to help you declutter. Okay, 5 things. If you could think of more, even better. All right, so again, please be sure to subscribe to the video. I will have the next one done on tips 16 through 20 coming up, and this is a series of videos I'm doing just on decluttering and organizing. Please visit efficiencyandorganization.com. That way you can subscribe there, because I put a lot of really helpful information on there also on like all things having to do with just life organization. I will catch you in the next video.